Hello everyone, welcome to the video series on Python programming. In this video, we are going to learn about the concept of variables. Let's take a daily life example to understand variables in Python. Let's say you want to store some food for future use. In such a case, you will require a container to store that food. Similarly, when we are working with values in Python, we require some storage to hold these values. These storage locations are known as variables in Python. A variable is used to store some data value at a particular point of time. When a new value is stored in the variable, its previous value gets overwritten. For example, we can store the number 5 in a memory location called x by saying x is equal to 5. Now we can change the value stored in the memory location to 15 by writing x is equal to 15. In such a case, the previous value, that is 5, is lost. So basically, a variable is a named memory location that is used to store data. The value stored in the memory location can change during the program execution. Assignment operators are used to assign certain values to the variables. For example, the statement a is equal to 5 is used to assign the value 5 to the variable a. The expression x is equal to 50 can be used to assign the value 50 to the variable x. Similarly, value 20 can be assigned to the variable y by using the expression y is equal to 20. Now, if we write z is equal to x plus y, then the numbers assigned to x and y variables are added together and the result is assigned to the variable z. That is 50 plus 20, 70 is assigned to variable z. Now, if we use the expression x is equal to z minus 40, then the value 40 is subtracted from the value that has been assigned to z. So, the result 30 is assigned to the variable x. Now, previously we had defined x is equal to 50. And now we are assigning x 30. So, previously written value 50 is overwritten by x is equal to 30. Now there are certain rules to write the variable names in Python. Otherwise, the variables are considered to be invalid. A variable name must always start with an alphabet or an underscore. A variable name can consist of alphabets, digits, and underscore, but no other character is allowed. A Python keyword cannot be used as a variable name, and a variable name can be of any length. The most important point to remember is that variable names are case sensitive. So, salary with capital S and salary with small s are different variable names. A keyword in Python is a word that conveys a special meaning to the compiler. We'll be learning about keywords in detail in the next videos. Now, variables are considered to be invalid if there is space in the variable name or if the variables start with a number. Now, if any special characters are used, then the variable is considered to be invalid. Using a keyword in Python such as else cannot be considered as a variable name. Now, let's assign a value to the variable x. X is equal to 75. Enter. Print y. Now here I have not defined y anywhere. So if a variable is being used without assigning a value to it, then it will give an error. Let's see if this code gives us any error. So the code has given me name error because the variable y is not defined. A compiler in Python is a language processor that converts a program written in high-level language into machine language and vice versa. A compiler is just like an interpreter in Python, just that the compiler does the compilation in one single step. There are two modes in Python. One is the interactive mode and the other one is the script mode. Interactive mode in Python is generally used for smaller programs where only few lines of commands need to be executed. A script is a program that you type in Python. So when we want to write lengthy programs in Python, script mode is used. In this mode, one can create, edit Python programs and save these files for future use. The complete script in Python is written in an editor such as Notepad in Windows. Now let's see how the script mode in Python can be used to write a Python program and save this program for future use. First, open Python IDLE, that is Python shell, and go to File, click on New File. This window that has opened is our script area where we can write the Python program. So now let's write a program to perform addition of two numbers and print the result on the output screen. X is equal to 75, Y is equal to 90, Z is equal to X plus Y, print the sum of two numbers is, comma, Z. So here, by writing the expression x is equal to 75, I have assigned the value 75 to the variable x. Similarly, the value 90 has been assigned to variable y. Now x plus y, that is 75 plus 90, the result value is assigned to variable z. And this result will be displayed on the output screen using our print statement. Now, I don't want to run this code right now, so I'll save it for future use. Let's see how we can do that. Go to File and click on Save As. Now select the destination folder and write the file name. So sum.py. Now this .py is the extension type that is required for Python files. Click on the Save button to save this file. Now this file has been successfully saved to the address specified by us with the sum.py file name. Now we can use this file in future. Now let's try to run the file that we had previously saved. So open IDLE Python, go to File and click on Open. Now select the file that you need to open and click on the Open button. So this is the file that we had previously saved. This Python program is used to perform addition of two numbers and display the output on the output screen. So let's see how we can run it. Go to Run and click on Run module. Now the addition of the two numbers 95 and 70 has been successfully displayed on our output screen. In this video, we learned about variables in Python, the rules to write the variable names, and how values can be assigned to the variables. We also learned how the script mode in Python can be used to create, edit, and save Python programs for future use. Thank you for watching the video.